Good morning YouTube and welcome to today's video. I hope you're doing really well out there. For this video we're going to be attempting to make and eat a Filipino savory stew known as Dinuguan. Dinuguan is usually cooked with pork offal or tripe, which is like the lungs, the kidneys, the intestines of the pig. However, Chloe isn't a huge fan of tripe and neither am I, to be honest, so we're not going to be using pork tripe today, but we are going to be using pork belly. Now the name Dinuguan comes from the word dugo, which in Tagalog means blood, and that's because pork blood is the predominant ingredient for today's dish, making it easily the strangest, most intriguing meal that I'll have ever made or eaten in my life. Dinuguan is also usually served with puto, which is like a steamed rice cake, and also white rice. So we'll be having it with both today. But the first thing we gotta do is we gotta work out where we're gonna get blood, because I have no idea how to source that. Hi mate, do you have any blood?
Blood?
A pig's blood?
No, I got the pig's blood of the blood.
You got the pig? No worries, thank you. Hi mate, do you have any blood? Pig's blood?
No, you're not allowed to sell it, no.
So this video hasn't got off to the best start. I'm gonna try one more butcher. Please have blood.
Good afternoon, Jojo.
Oh, good afternoon. I have a quick question. Do you have any pig's blood?
Pig blood? No. I think you need to pre-order.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Bye.
Bye. So I called 3 butchers. Not one of them said they could get blood, and one of them even told me that I couldn't get blood anywhere. What do I do? Can we use human blood?
Hello?
Hey Jojo.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey mate, I'm sorry, this is a bit of a random call.
No problem.
Basically, do you have any pig's blood?
Yes, I have.
That's amazing. Oh my God, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you. All right, buddy, I'll see you soon.
I'll see you. No
Bye.
problem, bye.
We got the blood! One dugo? Is that pronounced correctly?
Yes. This one I'll give it for you.
No.
No. Don't worry.
Jojo.
Yeah.
I'll buy some chili oil then. Jojo really came through. He gave it to me for free because he was worried that I wouldn't like it. So I insisted on buying some of his chili oil, which I'm pretty excited to try. Now we have to go home because we got to cook up some dinuguan and we've got to make some puto.
So I've just finished combining the wet ingredients, which was egg white, water, and coconut milk. And then now I'm just weighing out the dry ingredients to go in. It just looks so wrong. It just turned into like a clump of dough. Whereas like if you look at this, it's very liquid. It still looks so wrong to me. So weird. Is it my rice flour?
You think maybe?
Yeah, I used the wrong rice flour.
Oh no, so we got to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I'm so sad. This was my good rice flour that I was saving.
Can we use this for something? Maybe it'd make something.
No, it wouldn't.
Like mashed potato.
Roger, can you just get rid of this for me? I'm very sad. So this is much better. It's still kind of liquid. It's not just like a dough ball in the middle of the whisk anymore. We will just let this sit in the fridge until it's ready to cook later. one recipe is stock, but then another recipe uses lemongrass.
We are just debating whether or not we need to use a stock. Do we have some stock left over from Kale Kale?
No, that all went into the kare.
So we just finished off the mise en place, which is basically preparing everything that we need for our Dinuguan. What's next?
We're gonna cook the Dinuguan. See, look, it's all like stringy and like weirdly attached.
We're a little disappointed about the pork belly that we got from the butchers. It still had the skin left on, so we had to cut that off. And as we did that, it was separating the layers of the pork from the fat in the middle. So you know when you normally have pork belly, you might get like a sandwich with 2 pieces of pork sandwiched into the fat of the belly. Well, we didn't really have a pork belly sandwich.
That's sad.
That is sad.
They also left the bones in.
I wasn't expecting to get boned tonight.
I'm feeling happy, and moments ago I was only empty. What did you slip me? My heart is racing and I'm getting dizzy. There must be some complicated after effect of this.
So we poured some water in the pan just to release the nice crispy brown burnt bits left over from the pork and make sure they didn't get burnt onto the bottom and got all incorporated in with the onions and all the yummy stuff. And then we'll just chuck in the garlic and the chilies as well. I tried to get the right chilies. I couldn't find the exact, what were they called? Sealing Harbour. I know that they're non-spicy green chilies, so I went to the Turkish market and they gave me these and they look the same. They're really big non-spicy green chilies, so I'm hoping they're the same thing.
Will I wake up in your bed and regret everything I did? Like a hangover, but leave me needing one more fix. She said, shut your mouth and kiss me. Hey, don't waste your breath, cause you know what I'm feeling. Midnight's closing in, and I won't wait for you. Don't think about it twice, we're way past second guessing. And I want you now, just shut your mouth and kiss me.
We gotta get the blood prepared. Dugo, that means blood in Tagalog.
Ah, okay, so the blood is in a bag, in a box. I mean, that seems safe. I've never experienced anything like that.
Me neither. Okay. So we've pretty much now just got to throw the blood in, and then we're going to start steaming our puta.
Puto.
Puto. Like
Puto.
Pluto.
Yeah, like Pluto without an L.
Cool.
Puto.
Yeah.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care cause I am on my way up.
We were originally not going to use all the blood, I confess. We thought maybe we need to ease our way into like our blood consumption. However, Chloe just poured it all in, so looks like we're going to be using it all, which is over 10 ounces, which most recipes suggested 10 ounces. However, we have a little bit extra.
The recipes also say that you shouldn't boil the blood, so we just need to keep it moving over a low heat until it kind of turns dark brown, which I think it's starting to do now.
It looks like it.
Which then means that the blood is cooked, and then you can bring it back up to a boil if you so wish.
And I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time.
I'm a little bit apprehensive about this one. I think this is the first Filipino meal that I've had that I've not been that excited to try.
It doesn't smell the best.
No. I've never had anything with blood in.
We've had black pudding.
That's true. Okay. To this degree, in like liquid form.
Yeah.
Well, we're having it with rice, which I failed to mention last week when we had our kale kale.
Bowls come pre-filled. We've cooked some Morning Glory, which I think is kangkong, it's known as, but correct me.
Is that right?
Yes.
I'm impressed that you just have that in here.
I remember it because I ordered it when I was in the Philippines. I was like, oh, this is Morning Glory. And everyone was like, that's a bit rude, Chloe.
Sure, let's try some.
I can confirm that's good. This is such a large amount as well. I'm scared about the amount of sauce on my spoon.
Hang on, don't say anything yet. Let me go as well.
It's good.
Oh my god, it tastes so much better than I thought.
It tastes so much better than it smells. Yeah, it's good.
It's good. I want to try it with some puto. Cool. Puto is very, very thick. It's very dense, you know? Like a really dense...
Or maybe it's just the way I made it. A dense rice cake.
Oh, wait. I lost it. I thought it would be more like bread and it would just soak it all up.
No, because it's made with rice flour, it hasn't got gluten.
Sure.
So it doesn't hold together, it's a bit crumblier.
Oh no, it's good though. Oh no. The Dinuguan and the Puto is really good. Oh wow. The sweet with the richness of that gravy is so good. Oh wow. I'm so pleasantly surprised. No, I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about this than I did about 5 minutes ago.
Well, thank you very much, everybody that recommended pork blood stew. Quite a few people did, so yeah, I really appreciate it because this is really great. Do you think the puto should be as dense as it is?
I mean, it looks like it looked in the pictures. The one comment I have to make is I find the texture a little unpleasant. I thought it would be gritty. It's not gritty, but it's like sticky.
And that's because of the blood. If I look back at like all the different Filipino foods that we've eaten recently, this has got to be the like outlier of them all. Bicol Express, sisig, adobe. Adobe! Pancit bihon, lechon kawali. All of those meals were nothing like this one.
No, this is very different.
From a preparation perspective, not the most challenging. Even the puto, although we got it wrong the first time, but that was because we used the incorrect rice flour. Otherwise, even puto is pretty easy to make. Well,
And the sweetness is really nice compared to how rich everything else is. And this actually goes really nicely because it's like salty and spicy. It's nice to jump between them.
yeah, you did a great job with this. I mean, you've never cooked blood before.
No, I've never cooked blood before. I watched a few videos today. I learned a lot.
Yeah, you got a bit of blood on your face, my dear.
Oh, wonderful. I'd like to thank Simple for his good advice.
Simple was very useful. Oh, I'm extremely happy right now. I have never eaten anything that has had like this much blood in. Is that a Filipino thing to cook with blood, or is it an Asian thing?
I've never had anything before that's like this.
And you've spent time in Japan and you've spent time in China or Hong Kong.
Maybe I'm just being ignorant as well. And a lot of the times in Japan, I had no idea what I was eating.
Maybe it's predominantly a Filipino thing. I think this deserves an sarap.
Sarap.
I really struggle with reading things phonetically, and a lot of people in the comment section have been giving me Tagalog lessons by telling me in phonetics. For example, bagun, B-A-go-ong, bagong.
Bag-ong. Ong. It's like it's 2 words.
Can you say it one more time? I know you're not, I think we can all appreciate that you're not obviously Filipino and Tagalog isn't your first language, but
Tagalog is none of my languages.
you're closer than I am.
Bagong.
It's that pause in the middle that gets me.
Baga.
Baga
Ong.
ong. Baga ong. Baga ong.
Yeah,
Is that right?
I think so. I also looked up another video on YouTube, especially to double check that was right, but I think that's right.
Okay, baga ong. It's not my favorite of the Filipino foods that we've made so far. It's probably not something as well that I'll be making. We'll be making again, or something that I would order in the Philippines. I'm gonna order Bicol Express. I'm gonna order sisig. I'm gonna order adobo. Probably not gonna order Dinuguan.
I'm not excited by it. It's one of those dishes where if we were eating family style, I'd have a little bit, but I wouldn't order it for myself.
You wouldn't want to
I
go to a
wouldn't.
restaurant and just eat Dinuguan.
But I would have like a little bit of it It's just too rich to have a huge amount of.
Yeah.
Whereas the other meals that we've eaten feel a little bit more complete.
I haven't eaten a huge amount of it. I feel pretty full.
Oh yeah, I feel really full.
I would actually probably be intrigued to order it in the Philippines just to try a variation that's been made by like a professional, someone that's made it many times. I'm really pleased we made it because it's super, super unique for my palate. I've never
had anything like it
either, which is part of the fun of cooking, isn't it? Going out of your comfort zone and trying different things. We certainly did that with Dinuguan. I'm not sure how close we got to an authentic Dinuguan. It's so difficult to know, isn't it? Because there are so many different interpretations.
Every family will have a different way of cooking it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have another Puto.
Oh, you like the putos, don't you?
I do. Yeah. Don't want it to break off on me.
Well, I've been like putting it on top of the puto.
I think it's nicer with the Puto than with the rice.
We could have made cheesy puto, I saw. But I think that would be just too much richness with all of this. I think we needed it to just be sweet.
So like a queso Puto. Queso is cheese in Tagalog? I don't think that's correct.
It's cheese in Spanish.
Wow, wonderful. Ang sarap. That was really delicious. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and drop us a comment below. Let us know what you thought. And as always, feel free to suggest any food that we make. So many of you, it's been amazing, have been suggesting some recipes for us to try. I think we have Graham mango float cake that we want to make soon.
Yeah, we've got mango float that's been highly requested.
What else?
I think sinigang
Sinigang.
and like beef caldereta.
Yes, look at your pronunciations.
I don't know if I'm saying any of this right.
I'm sure you're doing a better job than I am. So there's loads of things that people have been recommending, which has been awesome. So thank you very thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And as always, we will see you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Bye.
Oh, there's the crispy pata.
Oh, of course, yeah, crispy pata.
Crispy pata.
Jojo sent me a picture of his crispy pata.
I bet he makes a good pata.
It looked good. It looked really good.